Hi, and welcome to another episode of Valley Biz Buzz. I'm your host, Jen, and today we're coming to you from the beautiful French Quarter in Woodland Hills, where I'm standing here with two chamber members who more recently became neighbors, and like so many members of our community do, they formed a connection, they became friends, and then they started to compliment each other's businesses, which I saw on Instagram, and I said, hey ladies, we gotta do a show. So let me introduce you. This is Barbara with Beaver's Den. Hello. Beaver's Den is an antique and vintage hidden treasures retailer that's been in business in the Greater West Valley since 1967, and we are excited to hear all about that. And this is Sahar with Sugar Alkymi. So the lay term for what this wonderful person does is cake decorator. But once you see the key elements and the intricate designs that Sahar creates, you know that what you're experiencing is truly exquisite, edible art.
Hi, I'm Barbara Beaver Cavaleri with Beaver's Den Antiques. We specialize in beautiful gifts from the past. Come follow me.
So Barbara, well, first of all, I love your store. I brought my mom here a few years ago when she was in town. She loves antiques, and it felt so special to come shop in your store. I'm actually wearing one of the things that I purchased that day, one of my favorite necklaces that I wear on special occasions. So there's so many cool shows on TV now about, finding hidden treasures and, how to sort of implement those into your palette at home or, your style. So it would be wonderful for you to share with us. I'm looking around and I see all this gorgeous flatware. I know that it can be engraved, and I'm looking at all this amazing porcelain and necklaces and so many treasures from the past, and it feels so warm in your store.
Oh, thank you.
And what I think would be great is if you would just introduce us to a few pieces.
Okay, will do. We specialize in flatware, and what's very important these days is to reuse what you have and enjoy. One of the things too is the sustainability. These are key rings that are created from the handles of forks and spoons. We've been doing this for many, many years. A lasting gift, as well as beautiful other serving pieces. We do a lot of these gifts. Complimentary gift wrap. We have an engraver. We can send domestically only. And sometimes things can be found on my Instagram page, Beaver's Den Antiques, or my Facebook page, Barbara Beaver Cavaleri or Beaver's Den Antiques. And yes, this is my passion. This is my love. My mother started it many years ago, 1967. We became members of the Chamber of Commerce when we moved from Sherman Oaks to Tarzana in 1973. We were there for 40 years. And then in 2016, moved to Woodland Hills, to the beautiful French Quarter.
Well, hello, my name is Sahar and I'm the founder of Sugar Alkymi, and what I call myself is Sugar Alchemist. Most people would ask me, what does that even mean? What it means in plain English is I convert your story into edible art by creating one-of-a-kind cakes and dessert. My goal is to bring that extra sweetness to your celebration, to your homes, to your events, to your weddings, to your anniversaries, to your birthday celebrations, and just for your gatherings with your friends and families. This is what life is. Come and join me.
So Sahar, here we are in your studio, and it is gorgeous in here, and you've got the champagne, and it's such a beautiful setup, and I know that I already feel amazing. So that's great for a start of a good client experience.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. So let's pretend someone wants to marry me. At this point in my life, I would want something very well thought out and exquisite. So if I came to you, what I want to know is, what's the process, or why do I come to you versus going to someone down the street? I mean, other than your amazing personality, which I just love your personality.
Well, beside that, the way I like to introduce my artwork is, it's exactly like when you walk into someone's home and the first thing you see, it's a beautiful painted portrait of their family. That feeling, the process, the story behind that, it just describes their lives, right? So I wanted to bring that into my artwork. It wasn't about, here's a cake, have fun, enjoy, and it's tasty and beautiful. It was way more than the deliciousness and the artistry, but it was more about you, the client, and the story of their lives, their love affair. I always say, I want to know about you, your love story, how you meet this guy. What is it about him that's going to make you to say, I do for the rest of my life, hopefully. And so that was my goal and mission, to transform that poetic side of your love story into a piece of edible art that's going to stay with you in your memories for the rest of that journey. That is why you come to me.
I love that. So let's take a little tour, and you'll show me some of your pieces and tell me a little bit about the story behind them.
I'll do. Come join me. So Jen, this is, I think, one of the highlights that I do want to share with you. When the editor of the American Cake Decorating magazine personally reached out to me and she said, we want to commission your artwork for the front cover page of the January-February edition of 2020. I never forget this moment. I was in Vegas and I was on the floor crying. I called Mazi and I said, you're not going to believe what just happened. And so this is it. And it's so ironic that this was their last basically printed edition before COVID hit. So I am beyond honor. I'm proud of this achievement. So here it is. You see my sugar flower, my lace art, my one of my most favorite cakes, the pistachio cake. And then the next thing I want to talk about is this stunning cake, if I may say so myself, which was an inspiration for another editorial I did. And the inspiration came from one of my favorite florists. I used the hair design interpretation of a real floral artistry, and I turned it into sugar flowers. And of course, showcasing all the textures and the story behind the cake. So that's another one that I'm very proud of to share. And as I am walking you through the studio, I want to share something that is super sentimental for me, and that's a memory of my beautiful belated mom. It's one of her needleworks, and I have it here literally by my desk because it's a reminder, a daily reminder where I came from, who I owe my creativity and my life for. And it's she was a great artist, and I am so honored to have a piece of her as a reminder, and I like to share that with my clients. So here you have her beautiful work. And see, Jen, this is how I actually start every day, by decorating and setting up, depending on who I'm meeting, what I'm doing. See, I usually have a display, and this is literally when I go, I need Barbara. So I go and hunt her.
You know what? I just realized I need a better plate for the cookies. You know, the almond cookies that I have. I do need one, and I realize I do want to use this one.
Oh, beautiful.
For the, do you like this one?
Gorgeous,
Okay.
gorgeous.
I'll see you back in the studio.
Okay.
Thanks, hon.
Thank you. Perfect spoon. Beautiful sterling silver spoon with an S on it for Sahar for Sugar Alkymi.
Yes, lovely. Yeah, that's perfect because that's where I want these beauties. You think this would be a good fit?
Beautiful.
Okay, it's just for a quick, yeah. Of course, my beloved bell.
And of course,
Yeah, I wanted to
business
try,
card
yeah, I
holder.
want to try this one.
Right.
And exactly.
Beautiful
There you go. What do you think? Is this a good, like, you like where it looks? Okay. You see, Jen, this is exactly why I love being next door to Barbara. She does it every single time. Every time I have an event, she's there. Whether I ask for her or not, she's there. I'm like, Barbara, I need you. And she comes. So this is our lives. Come visit us again. We would love to have you over for our special tea sessions, our afternoon gatherings, your special occasion. This is our home, and we've opened it for you to join us.
Thank you so much for joining us on another episode of Valley Biz Buzz. Ladies, thank you for sharing both of your unique businesses.
Thank you.
We love that you've gotten together, that you're collaborating, that you're being neighborly. That's what, the Chamber is all about. You out there, don't forget to shop small. Shopping small is where the heart and soul is. And until next time, keep on buzzing.